Hello everyone. Welcome to our new video, where today, we are going to check out the top 5 best gaming monitors in the market in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these monitors, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so, let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the Dell Gaming S2716DGR. The Dell S2716DGR is the bigger brother of the S24, so the more space you have the better your gaming experience would be. From a design perspective, the S27 features a TN panel that has a screen which is coated with an anti-glare layer for minimizing the reflections as much as possible and exclude you from getting any eye strain. The screen has a glossy black bottom edge and a recessed bezel which you will notice when you turn on the screen. This monitor is supported by a strong and glossy stand that has a circular hole for making the cable management a lot easier. In addition, it will hold the screen firmly when you are making rotating, tilt, lift and swivel adjustments, so you can always choose your ideal position. You can also mount it on your wall because it is VESA compatible, so you can increase your viewing pleasure even more. The S27 has physical buttons that are placed along the bottom of the panel, so you can always make quick adjustments without accidentally shutting the monitor off. Connectivities consist of an HDMI 1.4, a DisplayPort 1.2, and 4 USB 3.0 ports, of which 2 are placed on the back and 2 on its side. But now, let's talk about the performance. You can't simply go wrong with the S27 since it has a pixel response rate of 1 millisecond, a QHD resolution, or in terms of pixel 2560 by 1440, which is 2 times more details than Full HD. I want also to mention that the refresh rate is up to 144 Hz, while the aspect ratio is 16:9, so even the most dynamic gaming moments will be delivered unbelievably good. The S27 is G-Sync compatible, so you will love every minute spent while having a lag and tear-free gameplay. On the other side, the colors are really consistent for a TN panel thanks to the color support of up to 16.7 million colors, which means that every game you play will be delivered very realistically. To conclude, you should definitely take the S27 into serious consideration if you want to have your gaming experience increased and more enjoyable. At number 4, we have the Acer 37-inch gaming monitor. The XR382CQK is a colossal 37.5-inch monitor that would be a top choice for every hardcore gamer who wants to feel the benefits of the FreeSync technology and the response time of impressive 1 millisecond. From a design perspective, this unit features a black bezel-free construction that is supported by a V-shaped stand that will let you make 5 inches of height adjustments, 40 degrees of tilt, and 60 degrees of swivel. In addition, the stand has a tidy hole as well, which I find it pretty useful because you won't deal with any cable mess. The connectivities are quite robust. At the back, there are 2 HDMI ports, a DisplayPort input, a headphone jack and a DisplayPort output that will let you pair the monitor with another one. Also at the back, there is 1 upstream and 4 downstream USB 3.0 ports, as well as 2 7-watt built-in speakers that will enrich your gameplay. At the right side of the back, there is a 4-way joystick that is followed by 3 function buttons, which will help you access and navigate between menus, so you can adjust the picture according to your desires. But now, let's talk about the performance. The Acer uses the IPS technology, which by default means that you can see accurate and consistent colors from wide viewing angles. I'd also want to mention this monitor has an aspect ratio of 21:9, while its ultra-wide QHD resolution, which translates to 3840 by 1600 in pixels, is ideal for gaming. Moreover, its mightiness doesn't stop here. If we add the fact that it is FreeSync enabled, has a refresh rate of 75 Hz, and that its response rate is rated at 1 millisecond, it surely means that your gameplay is going to have a whole new dimension. Acer has integrated their flickerless and blue light filtering technology as well, with the intention to maximize your gaming experience. These technologies work closely together to reduce the flickers and the blue light emissions that are known for causing eye strains, so you will be saved from these issues. To conclude, if you're looking for a gigantic, ultra-wide monitor with an impressive refresh and response rate, then this would be a top option for you. Moving on, at number 3 we have the ASUS ROG Swift PG27VQ. The ASUS ROG Swift would be a top option for everyone who is looking for a curved monitor that integrates a truly magnificent response rate of 1 millisecond that will grant you the most iconic gameplay you would ever have. From a design perspective, this monitor has an aggressive dark gray body, and the only places where this color is not dominant is the presence of the copper accents on the stand, and at the back where the stand is attached to. Since I've mentioned the stand, I have to admit that the stand not only looks good, but it is sturdy and flexible as well. Therefore, you can make tilt adjustments from -5 to 20 degrees, swivel from -40 degrees to 40 degrees, and height adjustments from 0 to 100 mm without any problem. Interestingly, the stand casts an LED projection from below, and I'd suggest you take an advantage of the Aura Sync RGB lighting, in order to customize the lighting effects however you want. In addition, you can mount the monitor on your wall if you'd like, since it supports VESA 100 by 100 mm, which is pretty cool. The ports aren't many, but they are enough to equip you with virtually limitless connectivity options. There is a single USB 3.0 upstream port, an HDMI 1.4 port, DisplayPort 1.2, and a 3.5 mm mini jack. However, my only remark is that ASUS could have implemented more, but this doesn't really bug me. Now, let's talk about the features. This monitor has impressed me a lot, especially with its refresh rate of 165 Hz, the response rate of 1 millisecond, and the fact that it is G-Sync enabled. When you combine these three things, it means that you will have a real esports gaming monitor right to your desk. Moreover, the monitor's type is TN, while its resolution is 2560 by 1440 in terms of pixels, which means that you won't miss anything that is present in the game. Even though it is TN instead of IPS, users claim that the color accuracy was brilliant, so I think that you will love this monitor. Overall, the PG27VQ is a great option because it can easily substitute your dual setup due to its great 27-inch size. Moving on, at number 2 we have the Acer Predator Z35P. The Acer Predator Z35P is a 35-inch G-Sync, curved monitor that packs an impressive refresh rate, response rate, and a stunning visual representation for every gaming enthusiast who wants to have his gameplay as realistic as possible. From a design perspective, the Acer Predator Z35 features an aggressive construction that is finished in a brushed gray aluminum shell with red accents, so it would look great as an addition to every battle station. The whole cabinet is supported by a sturdy, metal stand that will offer you tilt adjustments from -4 to 35 degrees, swivel up to 20 degrees. The stand has a tidy hole as well, so you can have a better cable management, which at the same time, I find it very useful. If you want to preserve some desk space, then I'd like to inform you that the Z35 supports VESA, so you can mount it on your wall for having an even better viewing position. The connectivities consist of an HDMI port, a DisplayPort, a 3.5 mm headphone jack, and 4 USB 3.0 ports, and 2 9-watt speakers which produce a loud and clear sound. But now, let's talk about the performance. This particular model uses a curved VA panel that has an ultra-wide QHD resolution, or 3440 by 1440 in terms of pixels, which guarantees an immersive gameplay. In addition, this monitor comes with an already clocked refresh rate of 100 Hz, but you can overclock it to up to 120 Hz without any problem. There are two things that I particularly like about this monitor, and they are the response rate of 4 milliseconds and the G-Sync technology that will let you have a smooth, lag-free gameplay with the intention to keep you focused on the game you play. Users claim that the color accuracy is fantastic with this monitor, and that they've seen a sharp color representation from any angle. Interestingly, if you want to enhance the color to match your style, then, I'd recommend you take an advantage of the 6 color ranges that will definitely enrich your gaming. To conclude, the Acer Z35P is a must-have for everyone who is looking for an ultra-wide, G-Sync monitor that will ensure quality gaming sessions. To finish up, at number 1 we have the Dell Alienware 3418DW. This monitor is one of the best and most sold monitors in the market due to its fascinating color accuracy, the well-known design, its refresh and the response rate which will improve your gameplay like you've never tasted before. From a design perspective, this monitor features an eye-catching design that is covered in a silver finish, and accompanied by metallic shades and sharp angles, so regardless from the angle you perceive the monitor, it looks exactly as a typical gamer would want. At the back and at the front, there are customizable LED zones that will glow in any color you'd like. This is wonderful, especially at the night due to the fact that your gaming ambient will be greatly improved. The stand that supports the monitor has a V-shaped construction with a little tidy hole, but what's interesting is that you can do tilt, swivel, and height adjustments, which I particularly like, since your viewing comfort would be maximized. The connectivities include an audio-in jack, an HDMI 1.4, a DisplayPort 1.2, one USB upstream port, and 4 USB 3.0 ports, which means that you will be pretty well covered. Now, let's talk about the features. The Alienware has an ultra-thin 3-sided bezel and a 1900R curvature, which is awesome, because you can have a clear picture, and nothing would affect your focus while gaming. In addition, the monitor's specs are insane, or to be more precise, this unit has an aspect ratio of 21:9, a native refresh rate of 100 Hz which can be overclocked to 120 Hz, a response time of 4 milliseconds, and as a cream on the top, it is G-Sync enabled, so you can't simply ask for more. Moreover, its WQHD resolution will reveal every possible detail of any game you play, regardless of the surrounding. Hence, I've to admit that Alienware did an awesome job with this monitor. Before we end, I'd suggest you take an advantage of the on-screen display that has 6 gaming modes, of which 3 are preset including FPS, RPG, and RTS, while the other 3 are customizable, so you can choose your favorite one, depending on the game you play. To conclude, I strongly recommend you to consider this monitor as your next purchase, because the Alienware is built like a tank, so by default, it guarantees realistic gaming sessions. Thanks for watching, I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future, and if you have any questions related to them, please leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.